Hey everyone, it's your girl Sophia, and I'm back again with another video about Berklee. Hi everyone. Okay, so this is gonna be the last video. Where's God? I'm so happy that we've gotten to the end of our journey. I do hope that the last two videos were helpful if you did watch them. My name's Sophia. I'm a Berklee student going on my 4th semester, a transfer student as well. I'm majoring in songwriting and minoring in recording and production for musicians, but I can never remember. I want to put a disclaimer that everything that I say in this video is just based off of my experience. It's based off of my observations, my perspective, and my opinion. I think this is going to be a short one. I kind of just want to talk about the pros and cons of living on campus and the pros and cons of living off campus. So Berklee, the way it's set up, it is a campus set up in a city, and then there's like a main campus on the street that says Berklee on it, really big and beautiful. Let's talk about on campus. When you live on campus, you have access to like a really big practice room that bands can practice in, basically, that are in the 160 building. Regardless of that, there are practice rooms that everybody can use that are big, and they have a piano, they have a setup so that you can plug in your mic, they have amps, they have a drum set. The ones that are accessible to the people that live in 160 are not the only ones available to all Berklee students, because that wouldn't make sense. You're living on campus, so you wake up and then you just go to your class. You're going to be near wherever your class is. You're not gonna have to go on a train ride. You have a small gym available to you. You basically get to be involved because you're constantly surrounded with Berklee students. You're going to be rooming with Berklee students. You're going to be sharing bathrooms with Berklee students. You're going to be all around Berklee students. You either study in the Berklee building, you're going to sleep in the Berklee building, you're chilling in the Berklee building, or you're going to class in the Berklee building. That could be a pro for some and a con for some. That honestly was a really big con for me. I did not want to be around Berklee students all the time. I need my personal own space where I don't have to see anybody that goes to my school. It's also going to be more expensive, and you're going to have to pay it right off the bat in the beginning, right? When you pay for tuition. You can get a single room. It's going to be way more expensive. Living on campus can be a gamble. Some are very nice. You have a view of the city. You look out your window and you're like in disbelief. I cannot believe I'm going to Berklee and I get to see the whole city, and oh my gosh, everything's so beautiful. And some, you know, there's no AC. You're sleeping with roaches and the rats, and you know, it sucks. Whatever you get stuck with is what you get stuck with. Also, you have to know that you're going to be rooming with a ton of students, people who maybe you like, maybe you don't like. You're going to be hearing everyone's business. If you're okay with that and you really want the college experience, go for it. I personally do not. No. I would say to live on campus, you do get to meet more people in that first semester. After that, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna have your friends, you get to meet up with them. That first semester, I guess, is really vital because you don't know anyone. So the dorms will come furnished, so that's good too. I think you're not allowed to bring furniture into the dorms. So what you got is what you got. I think you can cook on campus. It's just like a shared kitchen. I don't know about that, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, outweigh the options again. I don't see, if you had the financial means to go buy food outside all the time, prepared meals, why you would eat the cat food anyways. I'm sorry, I'm really ranking on them, but you know what you know. I've never met anybody that said they like, okay, we're not getting into that. So living off campus, because you're not so much with people, I think that you tend to be more inclined to explore the city more. Obviously, you're gonna get to know what you live around, because on Saturday when you have nothing to do, you're gonna go find out, hey, what's around me. And I think that is a plus for me personally. I like to explore, I like to wander, go out and spend a day by myself and like just see what's cool. So that could be a minus for you, I don't know. If you get roommates and you live in an apartment and you live a little bit farther, you're going to save a lot of money. You'll probably save $1,000 a month. It's if you play your cards right. If you go sit in a bougie apartment, then you're setting yourself up to pay a lot anyways. You would have to find a gym, but if you're a gym rat, I'm not gonna call myself a gym rat, but I need certain machines and space and stuff. So the Berklee gym wouldn't work for me. So if you are a gym rat, the Berklee gym is just not gonna work for you. So you're gonna have to get a membership anyways. I do think it's cheaper to eat. You have to go to the supermarket, you have to buy your food, you have to cook your food. I love cooking, and I also know how to cook. Some people don't know how to cook, so that could be a problem. And Berklee does have, you get a student discount. You just get a pass through Berklee, I think. Before the whole semester, you can get a bus pass, like a train pass, subway pass, whatever, for public transportation. You just pay it right off the bat, and it's a lot cheaper than paying for transportation anyways. There's also bike sharing and there's walking, so So my first apartment was literally across the street from the main Berklee building. I walked 2 minutes to get to class and paid half of what people paid. Then in my second semester, I had a bougier apartment, but it was tiny. I had to share a room with my friend, and it was really close. It was, again, like a 3-minute walk away. We had bunk beds and everything, and I basically paid the same amount I was paying for that first apartment. That is also kind of a gamble, like off campus. You have to choose the right people to room with. You are more likely to get off campus housing for cheaper and get your own room. So after that semester, I needed where I lived to be like a separate area from where I went to school, because the thing is that I would leave my house and I could not get away from the students, and they were everywhere, just like I must have been everywhere for them. If you're going grocery shopping, you're going to CVS, you're sick and you just want to go get, you know, some Dayquil, some NyQuil, you're going to run into someone you know. So I went to a better area. It was like 15 minutes if I wanted to bike ride. I lived in a safer area. I paid a lot less. Got my own room. My last final things to say, basically, be prepared, do your research before you get to Berklee. You know, find out about your degree, find out what you're doing in the first place. When you get here, pick who you are around wisely, but be kind to everyone and get to know everyone. Definitely get involved. Know that it's hard work. Berklee's hard work. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's prestigious because it's hard work. Duh. Join clubs. I don't know if I said that. So at the beginning, I would say to try classes from whatever degrees you're thinking of. Like, try a class to see if you're gonna like it. Because nothing is worse than you being like,
I'm going to do this for sure.
And you start hearing that somebody else is taking these classes for another degree and you're like,
oh my gosh, actually, I think that's exactly what I want to do.
It's better to know at the beginning, and you'll be like, I hate this class. I am never going to do this. I do not want to do this field. Than for you to be down the line and not even realize that there's a whole other degree filled with things that you would love to do. Just from the people that you're around every day, you can learn so much. You can challenge yourself so much. Never feel like you have to be so much better than other people that you can't sit back and learn from them. What is the point of that? You have things to teach people, but you also have so much to learn. Never be afraid to ask a million questions. I believe in that philosophy. If you have a question, ask it, and ask whoever you need to ask. You know, the government gives EBT, so if you're struggling to get food, do not starve. EBT SNAP, you know, you go on the website, you sign up for it. There's meal swipes. If you really are in a hard situation, there's appeals that you can write to. Do not be the student. Do not be the student that is in much need and says nothing. If you say nothing, no one can help you. Give out your social media like it's nobody's business. You want everyone to see what it is you're doing. Don't be scared to post. Sometimes people are scared to like post things because they don't know what people are gonna think. Start somewhere, because if you don't start at all, you're gonna have nothing by the end. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So take a shot. Just start posting. Even if you feel embarrassed, even if you feel like you're not good enough, even if you feel like nobody's watching, who cares? Do it for yourself and know that you have something. Be genuine and be who you are, no matter who is in the room. It's good to have like at least a song. To be like, yeah, I have music out if you want to listen to it. It just shows that you're working on something. So I'd say release your music. Speaking of releasing music, I do have an EP out. It's called It's Complicated. It is on all platforms. I will put the link down below if you guys want to hear it. Berklee does have another campus, and it's in Valencia, Spain. You can study abroad. If you get a scholarship to go to the school, that scholarship can pay for your tuition to go to Spain. I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Again, Berklee is an amazing school. There's people in my family who never even got a chance to go to college. So grateful that I have the opportunity. I am not saying any of this to bash on it or to overhype it. Yeah, I just want to be realistic with you guys and share like my experience and share what it could be like for you so that you're not shocked. But I still encourage you to go if you can go. And with all that being said, there's more videos to come. Maybe not about Berklee. Maybe I'll talk about how moving was so hard, but I will be trying to post more, so stay tuned, you know, subscribe. Again, please try to check out my EP if you have the time, and let me know if you loved it or not. Please follow me on Instagram. That's where I will post about new music and what I'm doing in my life. With that, please remember that you're purposed. Remember that you're chosen. Remember that you're special. Remember that you're unique. Remember that nobody could be you, because only you could do you. So do you boldly and proudly. And with that, I love you guys. Mwah. And have a beautiful day.